Sorry about doing a sudden stream. Well, this stream having to be sudden. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes when you use Streamlabs or other platforms to actually monitor between a link, you can't actually schedule. Sometimes yeah, you can't schedule a stream ahead on Streamlabs. Sometimes it literally just doesn't let you. If it's 2 hours out, 5 hours out, it just does every once in a while. There's this error that happens. I guess they're still trying to fix it for Streamlabs. The guys over who run the site. Um, yeah, I'm sorry about that. It wouldn't let, yeah, every once in a while it doesn't let me schedule a stream in advance. So I have to do things like this which are instantaneous. And I hate having to do it, but yeah. Either way, Snirt Gonzo. So Snirt Gonzo is going to be destroyed. He's going to be destroyed. Like, I don't like entertaining people like that who literally go on a mindless rant like on Monday. Good night. Hey, good night, Stonic. Have a good night. Have a good night, Stonic. Um, People who just go on who mindlessly harass people for no reason. No one wants to talk to people like that. No one would ever want to. But however, I was thinking about it. I will do like a mini. I guess we will. There will be a podcast with Sonic 10 and a few of the other guys with with Snirt Gonzo. Obviously, he's gonna be nudging. He's gonna be cutting me off whenever I try to respond. All like he didn't even donate any money. He actually didn't even donate any money for my return flight back from Oranges. So he didn't even lose anything from the trip from the trip I did. He didn't lose anything. He didn't lose money or nothing. So he's getting this fixed up. He's getting this triggered. He's getting this tilted because for what? You didn't lose anything. You did not lose any money. You didn't. You weren't promised anything personally. So yeah, he went on a mindless rant, calling me a dumbass. I remember I was at the airport. Um, I was at the San Francisco International Airport, and I was looking on chat on Discord, waiting for my flight to get ready to be ready to board my flight, and he's typing away like a dude on crack. I mean, maybe he does smoke crack. I don't know, but he does look like the kind of dude who probably has smoked like who has had like a who has a substance abuse problem with like narcotics or something, probably. But I think he's also proof that some people who just shouldn't have children. It seems that the people who are the most likely to have children not only are the people who are considered the most successful, but also it goes the other way. It seems that in the United States, it's the worst people who either have children. The people who should not have children are the most likely to have children, and not only that, but have the most children. So there's like this cycle of poverty and just bad, bad, a cycle of poverty. I mean, maybe yeah. Snort Gonzo tries to flex by saying you tried doing a flex by saying you fucking work an unskilled labor job in reference to how I was having trouble I was struggling up the mountain when the hike when me and Orange did the hike last Thursday. So, but that's a flex, dude. So you're trying to compare how you do that for 10 hours a day, moving heavy stuff from point A to point B. Okay, so that sounds like an unskilled labor job, probably borderline minimum wage, federal minimum wage or state minimum wage. No benefits, nothing. It sounds like you're working like a Home Depot or like just something that is simply put unskilled labor, unskilled labor. And on top of that, like you mentioned that you have a kid, dude. Okay, Having a kid and working an unskilled labor job is not a flex. That is not a flex. What up, graders? So it's not a flex to talk to someone like that. What up? What up, Ty Farms? Yeah, guys. Sorry about the instant stream. I had to make it instant um, because Streamlabs sometimes won't allow you to schedule. Every once in a while, it won't allow you to schedule a stream in advance, which is what I usually do. But I had to do this one instant for some reason. It had there's like a it does a something with Streamlabs. I don't know. Every once in a while, but whatever. Back to Snirt Gonzo. I'm just glad that there weren't a lot of people who tried to rally behind him and like lynch me like on Discord. That's what I was worried about 3 days ago on Monday when I took off my flight, because that's when he was really typing. He was typing a lot, but so we have to. So like I'm worried about like, oh my god, is he gonna gather a little group of like of like 7 days of freedom? I know, yeah, Thai fams. So yeah, I did break the news yesterday. I'll say it again though. I am going back to work next week on the 23rd. So the party's coming to an end. Um, Terry's going back to work. So yeah, but either way, we did end. I did end it how I wanted to with the orange trip. We got even though we did a lot. We were super active. We did lose the last account, but we did good. We did do good. We did leave a good footprint, starting in at the very end of March, um, till now. I will be trying to be active. I will be doing videos until you know next week, like as many videos as I can, just to kind of get well build do well work with the time that I have to do what I can on this channel. I'm sorry. I wish there was more activity in the chat, but there's probably a lot of people who probably are active who just don't know that I'm live right now because, as I said, I wasn't able to schedule the stream in advance. Fuck, fucked it up. Whatever though. Um, so later today, possibly, or tomorrow, or sometime soon, the Snort Gonzo podcast will be on Discord. I don't even think he. The fact that we're giving him a platform to speak on, we're giving him a platform to stand on by letting him be on a show. It was specifically the Figured Out show. It's just kind of we shouldn't be doing it. I was against it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll do one show. One like it's not gonna be like a standard 3 hour show. It's gonna be like no more than like 60 minutes. It's gonna be like a shorter Figured Out episode. It's gonna be one of like the 60-minute ones that have been done before. Because I don't have that. I don't even know what I'm gonna say to him other than you're a degenerate fuck who drinks his own piss for fucking views, for attention. You literally hurt yourself basically. You drink your own piss. You drink your own bodily fluids. You hurt yourself for attention. That is the lowest way to gain attention on the internet. By hurting yourself, by intentionally doing stupid things. Why would anyone in it? Those are the kinds of people who get laugh who no who get reviewed by guys like Charlie, Moist Critical, etc. And not for good reasons, for bad reasons. Being like a Walmart prankster, TikTok prankster, blah blah blah, all that shit. I don't like Snark Gonzo. I don't like him. I think a lot of people think his shit's gross. It's disgusting. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is about. There are a small group of people who are entertained well in Ivy too about people throwing up and shit crap, throwing up, doing all this nasty shit. It's gross. I would never do any of that. It's really gross. Yeah. So um, that's about it. I didn't really expect this to be a long stream. I do plan on doing episode 25 special, 25th episode special, story time, a story time edition episode. I'm trying to go back into like the older videos, like last month I did when I started doing the stream number 2, 3, 5, blah 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 by number. Get back into that. But yeah, episode 25. That's the number 25. So I want that to be a special episode for a storytime episode later today. Um, I'll see if Streamlabs will let me schedule it. I'll see to see if I can schedule it on Streamlabs. I don't like streaming on YouTube because of the there was the incident which happened in like in mid to late April when I was doing the story time stream about the high school New Year's party I went to. It had the super bad thumbnail on it. What ended up happening was I had to force shut down my laptop, and I had to force shut down the stream, and I had to delete it to cancel it because I lost access because I was streaming directly on YouTube, and if you lose access to to the stream, even though it's active, you can't regain access to it. So in order to actually stop the stream, you can't just stop it anymore. You actually have to delete it. So I wasn't able to just stop the stream and have it automatically just go to my public videos. That's why I no longer stream directly on YouTube because the good thing about Streamlabs is if you lose access to the stream, what happens is it just instantly cuts off. It doesn't. But with YouTube, when you lose access, it doesn't instantly cut off. It keeps on going, and you can't just go back on the stream as if you were like on YouTube Studio. You can't gain access in that way once you lose access to it once. In order to, you can't just cut the stream off and have whatever you recorded live go immediately to your public videos. So I had to delete it. The fucking super bad stream was it had the super bad thumbnail, but yeah, that was ruined. It was ruined. So yep, Streamlabs instantly it just ends video. It ends the video. You're drinking, Terry? Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm drinking the same shit. As I said, I'm drinking. Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot planned. Dude, that sunburn, the sunburn I got from like the last few days I was hanging out with Orange. Well, the sunburn I got from hanging out with him. Oh my god, my skin's peeling so bad. Yeah, my skin's starting to peel. Just around my shoulders, my upper arms. Yeah, because I knew eventually, sooner or later, when you get a sunburn, if it's like mild to moderate, eventually your skin will peel, for like a few days during the process of healing. This is the part I hate when you get a sunburn. It's yeah, it sucks. It's not fun. Damn, it's the peeling process. I'm not even really excited for the Snirt Gonzo like debate. It's not even going to be a debate because he doesn't have a reason to be pissed off. He doesn't have a reason to be actually pissed off. There is no reason to be pissed off. There is no reason to be pissed off at all. No reason at all to be pissed off at me. He didn't lose anything personal. He's like getting offended at the fact that I didn't buy a SIM card. He's like a super fan. It's like, okay, there are some people who are like super fans, right? A lot of people are super fans when it comes to IP2 or like any kind of IRL streaming. Super fans are a part of it. But dude, you're getting tilted because I didn't buy a SIM card. I wasn't gonna buy a SIM card. Okay, sorry, wasn't gonna buy a SIM card. I and I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore. I'm getting sick of talking about this shit. I'm not repeating myself anymore. So like, if as I said, I never even want to talk to Snirt Gonzo. But during this conversation we have, this like debate, if he's bringing up shit about not buying a SIM card, etc., I'm not even gonna answer. I'm not gonna respond because I already told him I was not gonna buy a SIM card. I wasn't gonna buy a SIM card, dude. for one-time use, just to use it once. And I use it once for the trip. I never use it again. Why would I? We'll just buy a SIM card. Wasn't even worth it. We were supposed to. You drunk already, Mister Heavy Heavy some. You drunk already, Mister Heavy Heavy some. Little loopy. No, I'm not really that drunk. I've been drinking a little bit though. Um, I did want to go hard. I like over the next few days. I did want to put out a lot of videos. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, hey, Kyle, you're right. It's over, dude. It's like I didn't buy a SIM card, whatever, blah blah blah. It's over. I did good content. I put out good content. It's getting worked on right now. Graders has been working his ass off, doing a lot of editing with what he got, what he received from LBG. So yeah, we're good, dude. I don't care about this. I don't care what people say about the small group of people who are super pissed off, like Snirt Gonzo. I don't even know who else is actually pissed off. Like I don't know who else is pissed off. All I know for sure is it's Snirt Gonzo and a few other people. It's over though. Yes, it is over. No point. No point in getting pissed off. And people who are still pissed off 3 days later, the trip's over. I don't really care. Like I don't really care about like subscribers or anything like that. I don't care about subscribers. But yeah, you could have built up your stream if you did it live. I wasn't going to do live on my account. I was going to do live on Scuffed LBG. Yeah, I was going to do live on Scuffed LBG. I wasn't going to do live on I couldn't do live. I actually couldn't do live on I couldn't do live on Scary Terry. Scary Terry 11 did not have those privileges at the time to do live from a mobile device. I can do it now. I can do it now. Not during. I didn't have the resource. Well, I didn't have the privileges a week ago. Didn't have them. Um, yeah, I understand there were people who donated for me to go live with Orange, and it didn't happen. I'm sorry if those people. I'm sorry about those people who assumed that everything was going to go 100% as planned. At the same time, though, I this was my first time doing any kind of IRL IP2 meetup. Like this was my first time doing any kind of IRL IP2 meetup and like actually doing some kind of footage recording together, even whether it was not live or not live. But yeah, this was my first time. Oh, Kyle, that's just how he gets sometimes. Sometimes he can be a little bit. As Orange has his pet peeves. He wasn't deranged. He's not deranged. When we were cooking together, he was just trying to get things stirred up. That's just because he knew we were filming. So he's not. Yeah, he's not a freak. He might be a little bit. Sometimes he can get a little bit. How would I put it? He can be a little bit. Every once in a while, can get out there a little bit in terms of his personality. A little bit exotic, enthusiastic. He said you kept slamming his car door. What? I did not keep slamming. I didn't slam his car door. Said you had some pent up aggression or something. What are you talking? No, I did not know, dude. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. That would trip me out. Yeah, I didn't have any kind of pent up aggression towards Orange. And by the way, Orange, it was super strong. Well, Orange is super strong. He might look like scrawny. Okay, like he might have like a low body weight. He might be like super skinny, but he's really strong. He's actually very strong. Like, yeah, he's strong. Um, why were you mixing pizza dough with a spoon? Because that's what he gave me. He literally gave me a spoon. He doesn't have. Did you see the inside? Hey, I showed the inside of his place, dude. I showed the inside of his place. It's not exactly a 5-star kitchen. His he has no running water, dude. He has no running water. Stop glazing. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of set of kitchenware. Like he had a spoon. He handed, okay, I got a spoon. Like, okay, we'll use the spoon. That's just how orange is, dude. S- Um, Kyle, it was a healthy. It was like it was supposed to be a healthy pizza dough. It was a flatbread. So no, the reason why we didn't use yeast is because it was supposed to be a flatbread pizza. So it was so yes. What we ended up when we made the pizza, when we actually did make it, it was like 11 o'clock at night. So yeah, it was. We didn't add yeast because it was gonna be a flatbread pizza, which it was. It was a flatbread pizza. It wasn't gonna be like a, like a Domino's pizza, which has a ton of yeast in it to give it that fluff. We didn't. We didn't do that, dude. The kombucha was good. What are you talking about? No, the kombucha was really good. I did like the kombucha. My face, no. Okay, so when you initially did the taste, was initially it was like it was a vinegar taste, which is what. By the way, when you drink kombucha, the most common thing you first taste is the vinegar. Now, depending on how strong it is, no, the kombucha was good. No, no, Lil Loopy, the vinegar was not too strong. It was not. No, it was not that strong. Trust me. He told me that was a mild. It was a mild one compared to what he had in the past. In the past, he had bottles that were way stronger. Dude, the vinegar taste is what tells you how strong it is. So the stronger the vinegar taste is, the stronger that means that determines how strong the kombucha is. So yeah, the vinegar taste wasn't that bad. I actually like the taste of vinegar if it's not too strong. It's very vinegary, no doubt. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, he told me before he's had strains. He's fermented certain strains that are way stronger in terms of the vinegar taste. Way stronger. That was a mild. Those 3 little bottles I had in those little Dixie cups. Yeah, those were just 3 mild ones that had just been ready from a couple of days. So he could have let those things set out for like another week, and they would have been way stronger. Yeah, way like another week. You should make kombuchas like Koba makes meads. um, I would actually be more of a fan of making alcohol, like making meads like King Koba. I'd be more of a fan of doing that. No, nah, Koba's meads are forbidden, bro. Yeah, I got you. Um, yeah, the meads. He does add some silly things into it, like ketchup. I remember watching one of his mead videos, one of King Koba's mead videos, when he added ketchup and like a few other weird things. It worked out. Like it worked. Actual biological weapons. Yeah, I want to doubt you. If you drank that, you'd probably fucking die instantly. Candy bars, Mountain Dew. You're right. Can you make drinks? I know a lot of different drinks. I just don't have like a. I don't have the desire to really go out my way to buy a whole bunch of different things, such as half and half, making like like White Russians. I'm not trying to do anything like that. But can you make drinks? Yes, I can. I just choose not to. Choose not to. Oh, but yeah, he put bacon and honey. Yeah, so Lil Loopy, you're right. He put bacon and honey in one of them, along with a lot of other zesty shit. But why? When are you confronting Gonzo? A time hasn't been decided yet. We need to wait until he gets off work and he's just, maybe he. I don't know if he will even answer. I don't think like like confronting Gonzo. Yeah, if we do a debate, I'm just gonna grill him on the fact that he's like kind of a loser. I'm just gonna call him a loser, basically. Like you're a weird degenerate loser, dude. That's really is what I'm gonna say to him. Like I don't really. I can go on with like the whole flexing thing. I didn't delete. Well, no. Who deleted Gonzo's shitpost last night? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea who did. Who deleted Gonzo's shitpost last night. If it's on Discord, I don't know. But he posted a lot on Monday. A whole fucking essay. You could write, dude. You could literally take that everything he wrote as a fucking essay. At least 1,000 word essay. 1,000 word essay, like in high school. I'm sure that thing is probably at least 1,000 words with the how much typing he had to do. Jesus Christ. Imagine if it was on a phone. Imagine typing 1,000 words on a phone, dude. Ow. Like I don't. He. I just feel like when we do have this debate, it's gonna be like Helen Keller trying to wrestle with another, like trying to do like a boxing match with another Helen Keller. If you have two people who are deaf and blind trying to do a boxing match together, that's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be like kind of boring. They aren't gonna like okay, you like as a verbal debate. You have two people, yeah. It's like a verbal debate version of two Helen Kellers trying to do some violent boxing match, and it just ends up being super boring. It's not gonna last that long. He's just gonna go on a rant, and it's whatever, dude. This is some kind of stupid. hmm I hope you guys enjoyed that thumbnail too of this little stream I'm doing. That thumbnail is pretty good. I actually liked it a lot. Um, it was of Alderon. Will you box Snirt? $500 to win to winner AO. Um, will I box Snirt? No, I won't box Snirt. What was Gonzo's shit post? Um, he didn't. He didn't. It just wasn't one shit post. He made a series of posts, very long, very 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 long. It was ridiculous how long. Like yeah, it was at least a 1,000 word essay, as I said. Yes, super super long, and yeah, super kind of kind of stupid. Um, kind of stupid. Didn't really make sense. Yeah, I'm a little hungry. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be pure content. Um, I really don't. I think it's. I mean, it'll be entertaining for a little bit, but yeah, it'll be entertaining. There's more than 200 words, dude. Are you kidding me, Lil Loopy? There's way more than 200 words of what he posted on Monday for the entire day. If you look at everything, every single post he made, he posted a shit ton, dude. I don't know how someone can like type that much, especially if it's on a phone. Can you imagine typing a 1,000 word essay on a phone worth of like Discord posting on a chat? I cannot imagine that. I really can't. Can't imagine it. Can't imagine it. I hope you guys are excited though for the There was something I want to talk about from grade school that happened. Well, grades. Something I want to talk about that which happened in preschool and in grade school. Kind of like something that happened later in grade school, which was connected to my experience in preschool. Um, this is going to be the as I said, episode 25 special, which is going to be later today. Um, this yeah, the 25th episode special. So yeah, it's going to be a fun story, a fun, entertaining story to talk about. Something that's just good times in my when I was a wee boy, when I was a wee little boy. Good thumbnail too. I got a good thumbnail planned for it. No, so I'm not gonna tell the story. No, I'm not gonna tell the story until episode 25, which is gonna be later today. It might be in a few hours afterwards. It might be in a few hours. But yeah, I'm not quite there yet to where like my plan after I got home on Monday, I wanted to go hot and heavy with like putting out putting out some episodes like Scary Terry Stream number 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Fall in love with drink. I drink lots of water, dude. I'm drinking water right, dude. I'm drinking water right now. I love water. I drink a lot of water. I just drink a lot too, dude. I drink a lot of water, dude. A lot of water too. Probably drink at least a gallon a day. To be honest, yeah, I probably drink a gallon of water a day at least. I don't know why people. That's the first thing people say. Sure, like people say that a lot when like people who drink a lot drink more water. Just you don't think people who drink a lot don't drink a lot of water? Of course, I drink a lot of water. Of course, I do. I drink a lot of water. Thought that was soda. Water is the key. My bad. Thought that was soda. Water is the key. Well, it's not soda or water. That's vodka. Well, this is vodka sake. This is water. 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 Water all the time. I think. Well, no, I'm not even about saying it. Water. Water. I know it's water, right, guys? It's water. Water. Damn, how much vodka? Yeah, how much vodka? It's not all vodka, dude. It's actually there's a lot of It's just ice. Some of it's ice. Some of it's salt. Like there's a lot of like water mixing with it too because of the ice. The ice melts quickly, so that's why you have to drink it quickly. And that's why you gotta be careful. I will tell the story. I will. No. Stop asking me about it. I'm not gonna do it. If you guys keep on asking about the story, it's not gonna happen. I will tell the story for the 25th special episode. The 25th episode special. It's not 8 ounce. It's not an 8 ounce glass of water. I have more water than that, dude. Okay, it's a 12 ounce glass. It's a 12 ounce glass of water. 12 ounce bottles of water. But I drink a lot. I drink 10, 11 of them a day. I drink at least a gallon of water a day. At least a gallon of water a day. At least a gallon. I don't really have. No, I don't have any other story than that story to tell. It's like I don't. I don't have any other story to tell. Like every once in a while, I think of like a story in the past. It's like I'm gonna do a stream on that. I'm still talk about a story. But yeah, I don't have yeah, I don't have anything else really to talk about. Well, story wise, other than the stream like today. I One good thing that happened last night was bro has one story that's crazy. Just shut up, little loopy dude. Shut up, shut up, dude. Um, one cool thing is I got Snirt Gonzo's dude. He was a mod. He had mod privileges on fucking Discord. Can you imagine that? Fucking sorry. Yeah, Snirt Gonzo had mod privileges on fucking Discord for the Figure It Out server. That made my blood boil. The fact that freaking Stonic 10 gave him that, I was pissed off. I was so pissed off. When I saw that badge on his account, I'm like, motherfucker. But yeah, I got him. I got it removed. Okay, well, you want a story of me being in the army? I got lots of stories. Um, there was this one time I saw a dude. He didn't die, but he almost died. He became. Um, he was working on a Chinook. I don't know if you guys know what a Chinook helicopter is, but it's a transport helicopter. You can look it up right now online. A MH-47 Chinook, or in this case, a CH-47, a CH-47 Chinook, which is yeah, it's designed to move a large number of troops around. It has two sets of rotors, two sets of a blade of it has two sets of rotors of main rotor blade sets. Um, from a distance, you wouldn't think that it's that tall of a helicopter in terms of the actual height. To when you get to the top, if you were working on the rotor blades, for example, you wouldn't think it's that tall. Yeah, it's a double rotor helicopter. It has two sets of main rotors on the top. It has no tail rotor. There is no tail. Yeah, so there is no tail rotor on a Chinook. It's just two sets of main rotors on top. But either way, getting off point. He was a dude who I knew. His name was Steven. So Steven worked as he was a mechanic for the Chinooks. Um, he was doing work at the top on the rotor blades for a set of rotor blades on a Chinook because that was his well his job. He was a Chinook mechanic, and he slipped. I didn't see him slip, but I heard it. I heard it when he hit the ground. We had music. We were working in the hangar. We had music playing, so but I still heard the thud, like something kind of heavy hit the ground of inside the hangar because we were doing maintenance in the hangar at the time. And he was in his helicopter he was working on, which was the Chinook, was like like 25 feet away to the right. It was like 30, 35 feet. So I was working on I'm a Black Hawk mechanic. Yes. So Mr. E, I was an aviation mechanic. Yes, I was a helicopter. I was a Black Hawk mechanic. I worked on Black Hawks, but we heard the thud. Some people looked for it and then didn't think anything of it. But then we heard someone who worked as a he was a crew chief for the Blackhawk side. He was a crew chief for the Blackhawk side, and all of a sudden he says, "Turn the fucking music off." And we didn't know what was happening, but what the fuck's going on? All of a sudden, a bunch of people gather around to this helicopter, and they form like a line to stop people seeing the body of Steven. Steven was out conscious. He was unconscious. He had fallen probably about 35. Uh, the exact height when you're working to like at the top of a Chinook, I would say it's about 35 feet. So he fell about 35 feet from the top to the ground, which is it's basically buffed concrete. He fell 35 feet to concrete, basically. And he fell lopsided. So it was like a lopsided belly flop against concrete. Uh, he, for like 15, 20 minutes, we didn't do anything. Well, we went back to work, but yeah, that's a big fall. He didn't die. He did not die, but he was discharged after spending it was a couple months. He spent it was 1 to 2 months in the hospital. That there was a It was a hospital over at Fort Lewis because at the time I was stationed at Fort Lewis, which is here in Washington. It's like 20 minutes up the road from me on the freeway. I could still go there. Like I mean, I can still go on base, everything, etc. I have my VA benefits, so I can still go on base. However, as I said, he fell lopsided. He broke all of his ribs on the left side of his body. Hit all of his ribs on the left side were broken. It was like Two Face. You know Two Face from Batman. Everything's fucked up on one side, and on the right side, it's everything's fine. It was yeah. He broke his ribs on the left side. His he fractured his fucking tibia, dude. Broke his tibia, and a few broken bones on his fucking arm too. He had a severe concussion. He had a severe concussion. Like yeah, a severe concussion. I'm surprised he lived, dude. I'm surprised he lived. That because he hit the ground, I heard it. It was a thud. Military base sounds. You want me to do I could do IRL. No, I could do IRL. On Fort Lewis. That hey, Greg Gratters. But also hey, so Lil Loopy, did he recover? From what I asked a dude a few months ago who still works, who's still in the well, I asked a dude who still is a member of the service, who's still active in the military. He told me that he did recover. It took almost a year, damn near a year, but his ribs, thankfully, his ribs did recover. He did break, as I said, he broke his ribs on his left side. He, uh, it was traumatic though for him. So he does have, apparently, he's doing therapy. He's doing therapy apparently, just after the experience of, there was a lot of pain involved when he did wake up. ICU for more than 2 weeks, damn near a month in ICU. But yeah, he did recover, from my understanding. He can walk. He can move around. No, No, it wasn't a okay. He slipped. No, he slipped. It was anyone can slip. You have to understand how easy it is to fall to make. If you don't have 3 points of contact, 1 point, 2 points, and a foot. You need at least 3 points of contact. 1 foot and two hands, for example. At least 3 points of contact. You 1 foot, two hands, and 4 points to both your feet and your hands. 4 points of contact if you can. But yeah, you're right. Your entire life can change from one slip. So he was discharged with an honorable discharge. He got, dude, his disability rating. He got, if I'm not wrong, he got 100% or 90 or 100%. So he's getting paid. Fuck, dude, he's making like 70 to 80 grand just from disability payments a year. And the military covered his entire, all of his fucking treatment. The military's paying for that as well. So I mean, yeah, he did. He did get discharged because he was so badly fucked up from the incident. But he is getting paid a shit ton of money for 100%, like 100% disability, because yeah, he's broke. Well, he was broke physically very badly. So I mean, yeah, he's getting paid just from disability payments. I got 10% disability from my knee because I used to be a really good runner, so I fucked up my knee just from uh, doing running. I did do a few running events on post. I used to be a very good runner, very 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 good. But yeah, yeah, I got 10% disability. Blah blah blah. That was shit. So all I gotta do is fall off some stairs, and he didn't fall. Hey, graders, stop. Graders, no, he did not fall off some stairs. He fell off the top of a fucking helicopter, a big ass helicopter, dude. It's not funny, dude. It's not. It's not. It really isn't funny. He got hurt very badly, and he wasn't able to continue serving. I don't even know if he even has a job. If he can get a job, well, if he does get a job, it can't be anything that requires a lot of labor. He did recover. He did recover. He can walk. You know, he can walk, do things like that. But I more deeper details than that. No, it wasn't. He didn't just fall off some stairs. He fell off the top of a damn helicopter. But whatever. It's you're good graders. You're good. I've seen yeah, that dude falls can be really bad, especially when you're working on aircraft that are tall, like physically tall in height aircraft that are tall. You need to be careful, especially just safety. Safety is such a huge concern, and that right there, that incident was just such a great example of how dangerous it can be to work on these kinds of aircraft. Blackhawks, especially Chinooks, because of how tall they are, and the incident that happened with Steve. So you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Very dangerous, especially with Chinooks. Especially with Chinooks. I mean, yeah, it was bad, but whatever. Life goes on. We didn't have any other accidents after that for any serious accidents that required EMS to show up on to the hangar. We didn't have anything like that. I mean, that's the first time I actually saw any very serious incident during the 4 years I was in, because I was in the army for 4 years. But yeah, during that time, that was the only time I saw an accident that serious. How do you even get on top of it? There's foot pedals. You can swing. There's removable footstools. Oh, would I ever go off base? To be honest, when I was living in the barracks, when I was on post, I was living in the barracks. That's where all the single dudes live, in the barracks. I did not go off post really at all. I mostly just ran a lot and just hung out. Yeah, I really didn't go off post at all. I was a shut in kind of. That's why I was so healthy, because all I did was just run and do my job. I live super simple. I still do really live super super simple. There wasn't really a whole lot to do off post because I was under 21. I like when I did live on post, I was I was in the barracks. I was under 21. Couldn't really do anything if unless I had someone buy alcohol for me or anything, which I never did. I just hung out. I hung out a lot. That was it. The barracks was chill though. Do you leave America for it? You mean wait? Okay, little loopy. Do you mean do you love America for it? What do you leave America for it? What? Oh, did you leave America? I never left America. What are you talking about? Did you leave America? Dude, I'm living in the United States. What are you talking about? Did you leave America for it? What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about? I live in the United States, dude. What the hell? Okay, weird shit. Mm. Oh, did you leave while in the army? Did you leave? I took leave while in the army. Yeah, I took leave time while I was in the army. Yeah, to go home for like the holidays, etc. if that's what you're asking, did you leave while in the army? Yeah, if you're asking about taking like, you know, taking leave, taking time off to go home, etc., then yes, I did. Other than that, I yeah, uh, your question is kind of confusing a little bit. Did you leave while in the army? Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, graders, I do like that suggestion actually. Now I'm thinking about it, I might do IRL on Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis, which is the military base I worked at when I was in the service in Washington. When I, before I yeah I worked at Hunter Army Airfield as well when I was stationed there as well. So I worked at Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah, Georgia. I did a little bit of work at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Then I got here at Fort Lewis, Washington, and dude, it was a great experience. Great experience overall. Great experience. Hey, don't call me a drunk donkey. Oh, drunk donkey. Yeah, don't call me a drunk donkey. I don't care, dude. Drunk donkey. I don't appreciate that. No one wants to. Everyone should be respectful in this chat. If unless you mean it as a joke, if you mean it as a joke, then whatever. But if you're actually trying to really, get into someone's skin, be a dick, actually be a dick, then yeah, dude, not cool. Uh, so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for now. Episode 25, the special story time episode, gonna be coming later today. It's only 12 o'clock here. Well, it's 1 o'clock, so a few hours. Get that scheduled. But either way, I enjoyed talking to you guys. And I talked about that military story. Yeah, the thank God Steve didn't die. Fucking thank God, yes, Steve didn't die. But either way, life goes on. Talk to you guys.